Hello. Welcome into this free event, 5-Star Lifestyle. My name is Teresa and I'm CEO of Tantra University, and of course I will be guiding you today through this amazing and powerful workshop, what we are going to do together today. So, as you probably know, the main topics of this workshop is or are mind, sexuality, and relationships. And maybe it's you don't know why those three, because basically I discovered that those three are very powerful and very responsible for living a 5-star lifestyle. What does it mean? Well, if you think about it, if your thoughts are bullying you, if your mind is bullying you and telling you how bad you are, how stupid you are, this is not what is creating 5-star lifestyle for you, right? You want to feel in peace, you want to feel good with your mind, you want your mind to be supporting you, right, and not going against you, although it may behave as a best friend. Just it's a fake best friend. It's actually the worst enemy you can have, that your mind. And we will go a little bit deeper why it is like that and how to change it, how to overcome it. Okay. The second part, sexuality. Well, if sexuality doesn't work, you know for yourself, right? Probably the relationship is not going well, you don't feel well about yourself, because sexuality is not only about making love with someone or having wild nice sex. It's more than that. It's the true essence of who you are. It might sound weird, I know, just it's true. Deal with it. So when you are lacking of a sexual connection, your connection, then of course, the world is gray. It's not really, sparky and colorful, right? And relationship, well, we spend most of our lives in relationships with our parents, with our siblings, with our partners, that later on with spouses, right? Children, and so on. So those are it's very important to have a relationship in a good shape, and make sure that it will stay like that, right? And so those three main areas are responsible for your 5-star lifestyle, and when those three are in harmony, then the rest is coming. It means the happiness, money, job, nice experiences, synchronicity, everything else is coming for you in your benefit. So, let's talk a little bit now deeper. Let's go deeper into my story, and that's it. That I went through all of those trainings regarding to mind, sexuality, and partnership. So my mind used to, as I said in the beginning, behave like a best friend, and in the end, it was my worst enemy, telling me how bad I am, how I'm not good enough, I'm not good to do that. Who I who will listen to me, and poor me, and nobody loves me, and I can't make it, and I was searching for the answers more around. So I am the VIP client in the tarot reading, or used to be VIP client in the tarot reading. So that was where I was searching and asking people, right? What do you think, and how shall I make it? And I was really too much about what others think and what others say and what others recommend, except myself. So this is what is not really healthy, and it's not helpful. It will not take you anywhere, just into the chaos. in the end you will feel like I'm lost, what to do. All right. What is about relationships? Well, if you follow me for a while, you already know that I used to live in toxic relationships where my partner was saying that I am a bitch because I was, after half a year of not seeing my female friend, so we met and went for a Coca-Cola and some chat in the restaurant, and he was too jealous. So I was the worst person in the world. There was almost even the physical violence in the relationship, mental abuse, a little bit of the physical abuse as well. So yeah, I think maybe some of you already have some familiarity with it. It's not only that, it's more like my partners used to be very jealous, which I didn't get because I didn't was really jealous. And they like to possess me, and some of them even they were stalking me in the end, which was freaking me out. And didn't treat me as I deserved, so treated me like for granted, and so on and so on. So I didn't like that, and I decided like, okay, I will rather stay alone. I don't want that. And somehow I didn't reach the point, fortunately, that I think like all men are the same, or they will keep behaving like this with me. So I took a pause a little bit from having boyfriends, and I was searching, how is it possible and where I can find a better one who will treat me nicely, and so on. So I went deeper into the topic of relationship, and it led me actually into Tantra again. And since then I have the best relationship I can just imagine. It's like a fairy tale almost. And it's beautiful. It's very the support and the love of what we are having, even if we are not together sometime or that time, this time actually, the love and support and the friendship and everything you just you want in a relationship, I have. So it's real, it's true. And I don't want you to now think that this workshop or this training, or also the 5-star lifestyle, the big one, the 3 months, 12 weeks training, what we are going to do, is only for people who are in the relationship. You can do it definitely as a single person, or people who are in the not working relationship. It's also for you if you are in the good relationship, because you want to maintain it, right? You care about your partner, you care about the relationship, or even about the family if you have any already. So and when you care about something, you want to know more about it, right? You want to know how to nourish it, how to evolve it, how to level up, how to upgrade it, how to make it better, how to make it stable, how to make it more harmonious, right? So it makes sense to really go deeper and see, how the relationship really works, because we're not really taught about relationships too much, right? We are more or less thought through seeing our parents and movies and the friends and what they said to us and told to us, right? So just all of them are teaching you, or were teaching you, based on their experiences, which could be based on not good experiences, which were based on something what was not working. You know what I mean right now? So we are going into the teaching from the level of something is not working. And usually it's teaching from the hurt ego. So when maybe one of our parents were cheated, they divorced, or they have the need of possessiveness, right? Like when they say, you should not allow your partner to talk with X. You should not allow your partner, like this. And usually it's after wedding, I know what to do. this kind of behavior, this is not really healthy, and in the end it will not lead into the harmony, into the love. It will lead into the suffering, and usually end. Some relationships, some people stay in this toxic relationship because of some certain reasons, like they fear to be alone. They feel, especially women, they don't know, or they feel like they would be lost, they would stay under the bridge, or they already have family, kids, so where would they would go, they have no one, right? Or they used to this level of income, this lifestyle, and so on. So they still stay, just they suffer. Or the braver ones, they go and break, or break up, or divorce, right? So this training, this workshop is not only for you if you are single, or if you are in this couple, or the working relationship, or the relationship which requires some help. It's for all aspects. You will always find something what you can apply for yourself. And I'm planning on something very, very powerful, what we are going to do today together. So, and the last topic of it is the sexuality. Well, also, if you have been following me for a while, you already know that I was raised in a Christian family where my sexuality was very well suppressed. So I wasn't allowed to actually express my sexuality, express my femininity. I was more or less like taught like into to close it and become like, behave like more like a man, not as a woman, because that's, I don't know, kind of sin or so. This blah blah. So it led into some not good experiences with the suppressed energy, suppressed sexuality, which led into feeling dirty after having sex, after reaching orgasm, or orgasm was very short, very explosive. I didn't enjoy lovemaking or sex, because there's we can say that there is a difference if you want to, right? So whatever it wasn't really fulfilling, and as I said, sometimes I had to had to obey and do what I didn't want to do. So my sexuality really was not good, and this everything happened when I was a teenager. So I felt like I will become a nun, because what's in it for me? There's nothing. I don't know why people are about it too much, because it's not really fulfilling. Or maybe I should become a man. Or why I'm not a man? So that everything changed when I started to go deeper into Tantra, when I actually discovered Tantra. And that happened to me like, I like to say that Tantra found me. Tantra was calling me very patiently for half a year. I was really denying, like, no, no way. Because I was also thinking it's a sexual thing. And in the end, I gave up into it, and I discovered that this is something really beautiful, and not anything about, this erotic, naughty, dirty thing. It's much more. It's actually the way of life. It's a philosophy. It's the level of consciousness, if you want. It's really big, and it's beautiful, and that saved me, and that helped me a lot. And I felt like this is it. This is what I want to do, because I didn't know what to do before. I was changing the jobs very frequently, because nowhere I felt good. This feeling of good. I finally found it, and this is it. This is here. This is where I feel powerful, where I feel at home, and this is my message. My mission to you, to help you with all of those aspects, and much more also is coming later on. So actually let's now talk about the 5-star lifestyle, where I can go, where I'm going to help you, where I can help you with the mind, with the thinking, with the sexuality, with the relationships, because all of them are interconnected. Why? Well, how you think about yourself, how you think about relationship, how you think about sexuality really matters. And you maybe already heard about that thoughts are creating reality, and it's bloody true, right? So the proof is, think about how you think and have a look at your life. Is it exactly as you want, or is it exactly as you think? Because there is difference, right? It's like, okay, I want to be a millionaire, for example. Okay, for example, I want to be a millionaire, and yet your thoughts are saying money is dirty, rich people are bad people, are greedy, are not good, and so on. So if you have this background, what maybe your mother was telling you or father was telling you when you were a kid, because they didn't have money and they wanted to somehow justify this situation, you will never be a millionaire like this, because you will not attract the money. Your energy, there is a block in the pipeline, in the channel, if you want, in the channel of inviting the money into your life, of having the money into your life. Because if you think about money, it's dirty, or it's limits, or it's not good, something, it's evil, then of course you will not attract it. Think about money, for example, like a friend, like a person. So treat it in that way. You know what I mean? Also, when you see that your parents were maybe divorced, and or your mother was not lucky and was changing partners, so maybe you had 2 or 3 new dads, then of course you have some idea about relationship, but it doesn't work. So have a look at your relationship. Have a look on how you were raised, in which environment you were raised, how your parents were behaving, talking, and see your relationships. Are they as you want, or are they as you think about them? The same with sexuality, exactly the same. If you believe that sexuality is something dirty, which we are taught in religion, something what is something what is allowed only after a wedding, for example, or only for kids even, or the best not at all, then of course your sexuality is suffering, and you are not experiencing your higher sexual potential, because you can't. You are blocking it through those lies you were told. And especially about sexuality, this is amazing. I saw some movie and I had to turn it off, to be honest, because they were saying those things like, I'm a sinner, I was born in sin, and so on. And yes, it's true, right? In the past, or maybe still some religion who says the same. Well, if you think about it, it doesn't make sense at all. It really doesn't. And people believe in it, that it's true. They take it. Yes, they don't want to accept it, so they behave differently. Just the belief is in there. It's running in the background. It's an autopilot. So until we will remove it, it will stay there, and it will lead your life accordingly, your sexual experience accordingly. So I hope now you understand why those three are very, very, very connected together, and they belong together, and therefore they are also creating the nice environment for you to live in your 5-star lifestyle, right? So now I have some notes here, so we don't forget anything. Well, let's start with the mind. Okay, we already covered a little bit of the sexuality and the relationship. So now I want you to think about what you were taught about sexuality, what you were told, or what you learned about relationships. And I now want you to close your eyes and just think about take paper and pen and write it down, and truly connect with this thought, this experience or program or belief, what you have, and just say, close your eyes and say, I forgive you. Thank you. I am sorry. And I love you. The point is here to forgive. Forgive those who told you those lies, because they probably didn't do it purposely. Our parents are teaching us what they were taught. What they were taught by their parents, and their parents by their parents, right? So I don't believe that your parents wanted to hurt you by this. They wanted to actually help you, to protect you. Just because they didn't have this understanding and they took it for granted that this is for sure, this is how it is, this is how it works. Because we see it on our eyes, which can lie, right? Just we see it on the eyes, we experience it, so it must be true. They teach from this viewpoints, from this position. So I want you to forgive all those people who told you those lies about you, about sexuality, about partnership, also about you. If you were told you are not good enough, and you haven't been, maybe you were not taught directly, maybe how my pattern of being not good enough was created was when I was a kid. I was small and I was dishwashing. I wanted to help my mom and I felt very good about it. Just she came very angry and she took everything I washed and washed it herself. So because she didn't believe me, I washed it properly, the soap. So that was the time when I felt like I am not good enough. So that is also your homework when we finish, to look deeper into it. And also, of course, you are invited to join the 5-Star Lifestyle 12-week program, where we will go to it much deeper, much into detail, and I can help you, because now I'm talking to you. Just on the training, you can talk to me directly as well, so I can help you and guide you directly on the point where from what you want. So forgive this person, forgive yourself that you accepted and you lived like this, and release it. That's the point. It's very important. And I know that maybe you feel very hurt by the person who hurt you, and you feel like, I don't want to forgive. Well, look, you are the one who feels bad. It is affecting you, your life. So, forgive for yourself, that you can move on. When you forgive, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be best friends again. You don't have to. You don't have to talk with the person at all, never. Or just say hello and that's it, move on. Just when you forgive, it will not bother you. You will not have this bad feeling, and it will not affect you anymore. You will just don't give a shit. Isn't it free? Don't you have this feeling of freedom to feel like I don't care anymore and I'm free from this? Right? It's really worthy to forgive. Even if the person could done I don't know what. Really, it's for you. So you don't have to feel like, okay, I forgive and we are best friends again. No, you don't. If you don't want, you don't have to. Okay? And another thing what you can do, which is very, very good and very deep, that you will need paper and pen, is a method it's called RARE, and it's based on the first letters. So the first is recognize. That means write down the belief you have, or the pain you have. Okay? Acknowledge. Acknowledge means Look, I know you, I hear you, I see you. I know you are here for a reason, and I know you are just an energy. You are not me. You are not who I am. And I know I can change it. Because every fear, every thought, every trauma is just an energy. We are living in the energy world. You don't see it, maybe, just you may feel it, right? Sometimes you feel kind of energy. I know you do. We all do. And so this is an energy. Fear is energy. Anger is energy. Jealousy is energy. Those are negative energies, right? Then there is a love. There is forgiveness. There is a compassion. Those are different energies too. Those are positive energies, right? So whenever you have this pain or trauma or negative belief or limiting belief, then the first step is recognize. Without recognizing, you can't change it. Acknowledge, I hear you, I see you, I feel you. I know you are just an energy, and I know I can change it. And that is the third one, which is reframe it. And that is where you say the opposite, or where you say what you want. Okay, so for example, if you discover, let's say, that you fear of losing your partner, for example, or any kind of fear, that's the first one. You recognize it, acknowledge, I know you are energy, I know you are here, and I'm releasing you. And the third one is I feel powerful, I feel supported, I know I'm guided, for example, or whatever you want, whatever creates this good feeling inside of you. Okay, and the last one is embodiment. That means why this is true, or is there any action you can take in order to embody your belief, your new feelings. You know why it is true. Find any kind of possible things and write them all down why that could be true. And again, I can help you with this much deeper into the 5-star lifestyle, the longer training, the 12-week training. So just you have idea, and you can already do it yourself here. Just to go deeper, I can help you inside of the training too. And yeah, that's actually those two techniques which are very powerful, and you can use from now, right now, or when we finish, and every day after. You can start with these techniques every day, every morning. Why not? Because you're starting with your day with morning, right? So you can start with forgiveness. You can start releasing these blockages, and okay, today is a great day, and I promise it will be. It will be the greatest day maybe ever you had, because of these old energies and all negative beliefs. They are disappearing. Maybe some of them will disappear just like this. Maybe some of them will need a little bit of more time. That means you will have to repeat it a couple of more times. And also inside of the 5-star lifestyle, the 3 months training, we are going to do some certain exercises, physical exercises, where we will literally move with the physical body in order to release, to help this process of releasing those negative beliefs, old energies, and taking the new ones, embodying the new ones. Very powerful. So, and now I want you to take you on the later journey into your consciousness. So you already have some. I told you to prepare something what you want to work on, okay? And that is what we are going to do right now. So make sure your spine is straight, your eyes are closed. take a deep take a deep breath in and out. Call your energy back from all the places. That means start focusing more on your spine and your core of your body. Now send the roots from your feet or from your perineum if your feet are not on the floor. And send them and ground yourself in the earth. And feel the nice and caring energy of the earth holding you and caring about you. And now let's go up from the bottom of your spine. Feel the energy going up to your core, to your chest, neck and head. And now you can see with your eyes closed that the heaven is opening, the sky is opening, and beautiful white streaming energy is reaching you and connecting with you on the top of your head, and it's filling you with this beautiful sensation. Now you may see a door into the elevator on the top of your head, in the middle of that white stream of energy. And you enter that elevator, and when the doors close, you are going up and up and up. And when the elevator stops, the doors are opening and you are entering into the beautiful room where you feel very nice. And there is someone standing. And that someone is you. You from the future. You who already went through the challenge you are going right now. Or you who reached already what he or she wanted. So have a look at that person, how this person stands with confidence, and this person says hello to you, is very pleased to see you, and he asked or she asked, what do you want to know? And you ask your question. What shall I do to overcome this? What shall I do to reach this? What shall I do? What's my part in it? And wait for the answer. You may get an answer right now, or maybe you will get the answer a bit later or another time. It's totally fine. The main is you are opening to receive. You're connecting. Very good. And now what's happening is that this person, this, let's say, future you, is melting inside of you. So you are becoming one. Notice how you feel, how your body posture changes, how your belief system is changing, how you feel. And now you open the door to the elevator, you step in, and you are going down, 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 back to your physical body. Down, 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 and you are back. Very good. Now notice how you feel, how your beliefs changes, how you're thinking, how your mind is changes. It's changed. How you're feeling. And with this, you can open your eyes very slowly. Very nice. So now you know that the person who you want to be in the future is actually already here. It's within you. And you do have the access to the person and to all you need to know. What you have to do is only to connect, listen, and do what the person is advising you. Actually, what you are advising yourself. I hope you like this journey, and you can do it every day. You can do it whenever you want. So it's only up to you. Okay, and let me know in the comments how you felt and how was it for you. This is one of the journeys what we are going to do also inside of the 5-star lifestyle, the 3 months training as well. So we will go deeper, and I will also do VIP trainings. That means just me and you, just one-to-one, so we can go even deeper into your future self, into the person you want to be, what you want to become, with all your beliefs and the results, what you want to achieve, what you want to have, kind of relationship or whatever. This we can do much in the detail also in the 5-star lifestyle. Just I believe also like this, it was beautiful, you enjoyed it, and you already have this feeling of connection and feeling maybe of knowing. Okay, so keep it as long as you can. Maybe you can write down what you have received, your answer, so you don't forget it, because those are, someone else is talking to you, so you can easily forget it within a minute. So write it down maybe, so you have the access to it a bit later. Okay, very good, very good. Now, as we touch the sexuality, let's go deeper, shall we? So we already were talking a little bit about the lies, what we were taught, that sex is sin, sex is dirty, sex after the wedding, or for kids only, or we were not taught actually anything, so we didn't know, we had to learn ourselves, right? What is sex, what is sexuality, and yet we still may not know it for sure, or for 100%, or you may feel like, I want to know more. I really do, and I believe that the sexuality is something higher, something different than others think or others say, right? And I want to access it, I want to experience it, I want to experience this pleasure feeling, which is fulfilling my whole body for minutes or even longer, to feel this deeper connection within myself, with my partner during lovemaking, just not only during, mainly during the lovemaking, right? You want to feel you are one, and the body is becoming also one, and you are just, beautifully like dancing in the, and both of you, everyone, both of you know what to do and how to do, and this is something what we have to experience, right, in order to be able to express it, because the feelings are what matters the most, right? Sometimes we can't express something with words, and this is the case when you start having different energies from the lovemaking, when you really start feeling deeper connection within yourself, to access of your true self, you as a man, as the the god, the Shiva, which we say in Tantra, the masculinity, the masculine principle, or in woman, a feminine, the Shakti, femininity, feminine principle, divine femininity, divine masculinity. And you start having access to it, and when you invite them more and more into your body, into your energy system, it's works on the kind of similar principle as we did right now with the mind, just a little bit different. When you allow this to yourself, when you feel this is something so incredible, so amazing. So that is your door into the experiencing the higher level of sexuality. So it's not just this quick shoop down, bam bam bam, and it's done, right? Well, nothing against the quick things, quick ones. Just you don't want it all the time, right? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's like, oh, interesting, right? Just sometimes you want something more, right? You don't want to stay like this. You want to go deeper, you want to feel more, you want fulfillment, you want nourishment from it, you want the connection, you want this feeling. So, and that is what's happening when you start experiencing the deeper energies, opening them and allowing them to go through you. Okay, so the same way as we did with the mind today, you can do the same with your beliefs about sexuality. I invite you to have a look inside of you and really ask yourself, how am I thinking about sexuality? What do I think about sexuality or sex? And also about yourself, because sexuality is, or sex, lovemaking is also very, very sensitive. And if someone told you you're not good, or your penis is too small or too big, or your breasts are ugly, or you're fat or something like that, that has a huge impact on your self-confidence and on your energetical system, and on the way how you perceive sexuality, right? And yourself in a relationship to sexuality. So I want you to know that anything whoever told you is just a pure lie, and write it down. Use the techniques what we did, forgiveness. I forgive you. Okay, I forgive myself and forgive you. And this recognize it, acknowledge it, reframe it, and embody it. Okay, it may take a bit of time. And again, I invite you to join the 5-star lifestyle, so we can go deeper into it together, and I can help you with it. And so take care about about your thoughts and beliefs in this area too, because if there is something like this and you were taught, or maybe something different, you have to find out, or you can join the 5-star lifestyle. I can help you with it. find this what you are carrying within yourself, because for some people, not maybe exactly for you, maybe for your friend, or maybe it is you, I don't know, is that you may have a problem with erection, you may have problem with premature ejaculation, you may have problem with not reaching orgasms, you have may problem with painful menstruation, with painful penetration, painful lovemaking, you're not enjoying it at all because it's freaking painful, you know. Or it can lead also to another things which are health connected, where I don't want to scare you. So I really recommend and invite you to have a look inside of those and remove it till it's time, because it really can cause the problems in your physical body. Everything first starts in the energy, and then it manifests in the physical body. It's like the last chance of the body or of the mind of the higher self, if you want to tell you that something is freaking wrong, it doesn't work, and you have to change it. Something is shouting for attention. So it's something like, maybe it happened to you that before you got the clue, cold, for example, or another kind of sickness. You felt it first maybe in the throat, right? That something is happening, or you feel it like, I'm not well, I think I'm going to be sick, or something like that, right? So it first starts in the energy, and then it manifests in the physical body. So also we can work on it if it's already manifesting in the physical body, just it would be much better and easier to work it out till it's still in the energy field. So it's very important for you to have a look inside and really remove it from that, okay? And also the things what we are doing, we should maybe avoid, first of all, is and that is more or less case for men, not only, also women do that when you make love, you may feel, be too much into yourself, so you don't really too much care about the other. You are actually caring only about the pleasure for yourself, so you don't care, right? Maybe it's not you, and it's totally fine. Just saying that maybe when you will make love next time with yourself, then it's good. Just if you do it with a partner, then be aware of how you think. Do you also care about your partner, or you are more about yourself? There's nothing wrong to think about yourself. Just also it's the connection. If you want to really go deep into the deeper connection, you also need to care about the partner, and it goes for men, for women too. Okay, both. Okay, it's not only for men or for women. Both. You both. We both should take care about each other and also ourselves too, right? Because if something is happening what you don't like, say it. You shall not just do it. And this is what most of us also did it as women. Like, something is not, I don't like it too much, or maybe it's a little bit painful or something like that, and we just, okay, he's enjoying, so I'll stay like that for a while, and I will make it for him, right? It's not really good. I think if your partner would know it, he wouldn't like it that you think like that, right? So always say what you don't like. Just say also what you like. Don't be afraid to say it. I believe that especially men, they would be happy to do for women what they want, what makes them feel great, right? And don't make love after food. No, not good. I know that sometimes it's leading to it, right? And you have the good food and the good dinner, maybe like that's very good, and then you start feeling a little bit horny, maybe, and you want to have sex, right? It has its reason, and the reason is that the food is connecting with the Swadhisthana chakra, which is the second chakra, which is also connected with the sexuality. So yeah, if the Svadhisthana is activated, of course it will create this feeling of horniness. Just I would really encourage you and recommend to wait till you digest, because if you want to go into the higher sexuality, if you want to go deeper into this connection and energies, it won't happen if you have full stomach. The energies are down, are low, and will stay there. So therefore, it's good when you do it while you are digested, okay? Or at least have some light dinner if you want that. Just I would really recommend wait until you digest. The quality of lovemaking is absolutely somewhere else, right? So, what I wanted to say, yes, that we before you start lovemaking. From now on, I want you to look at the person. I want you to worship the person. Well, what I'm going to do with you in 5-star lifestyle, the long, the 12 weeks, 3 months training, I will teach you the trainings of consecration, and also I will teach you the ritual of transfiguration. That is what I was talking about previously, to embodying this divine principle of femininity and masculinity. Just for now, when you will make love with your partner, just look into the eyes. Maybe you can caress each other together, and worship and see the beauty. And foreplay is very important, especially for women. I don't know if you heard that women are like water, men like fire. That means fire can be on very just like this, right? Just the water needs time to boil. So it's really good if you give a time to your woman, and I promise you will enjoy it. When the woman is ready, because usually if you don't, the woman is starting to be ready when you are finishing. Just when you take it oppositely, when you help woman to start to warm up, then she will take you into the seventh heaven. So it's really worthy if you help her and you give her the time. Yeah. And yeah, this connection also, it's nice to maybe look into the eyes time to time, maybe stay in the hug and feel this connection. That is something that is very helpful. Slow down. Of course, if you like to go fast, just also slow down and breathe deeper and slow breathing. Enjoy the moment, don't rush. Yeah, just go deeper and really feel, and you can still apply this, seeing the beauty, seeing your partner as someone who is really special, and now you are connecting. Be aware, start to be more aware of the connection what you are creating together, what's happening. The two gods are making love. The Shiva Shakti are making love together. This is something beautiful, something incredible. And when you learn how to make your man to feel as a god, and when you learn how to make your woman to feel as a goddess, bam! That's something that will, skyrocket you into the ecstasy of pleasure. Yeah. So yes. And the last topic what I wanted to discuss with you is the relationships. Well, again, you know my story, right? So I can help you also with the relationships, to maintain them, to upgrade them, to make them in the harmonious way, and keep them or keep your relationship, right? One, maybe more, who knows, into beautiful and harmonious way, forever or as long as possible. So it will not be like this or like this, right? Because even if you are now it's in a great relationship and you think everything is going on very nicely and everything is super, first of all, it doesn't have to be necessary truth, and second of all, there is no certainty that you will be like this in a half a year, right? You may think like, yes, well, I thought I will marry, I think already 3 guys because of the relationship was so good, and yet after he broke up with me, for example, or I broke up for some reason. So it really doesn't make you sure that you will stay like this in this harmony and love forever. And if you think like you have already kids, so you will stay together, it's also not as any kind of certainty that you will. So it's really worthy to go deeper and really care about the relationship and learn more. And maybe you can start applying something what you already, what you like from it, or maybe you just take everything or something. It's up to you. It's your relationship. So follow your feelings. I'm here to show you, to give you information, and it's up to you how what you will accept, what you will take. You can take everything because you feel it's great, or you will take just something, and which will be already great, or you will already have some knowledge. When if something will go wrong, you will start seeing, okay, alarm, something is not going well. You already will know what to do, so you prepare yourself on any situation. And I think that is amazing. Who can do that, right? No one can do that, well, except me and others who teach about the relationships, of course. And not only me, just the knowledge what I have and I can give you. So first I would like to ask you, why are you in a relationship? Or if you are single, why do you want to have a relationship? Because the intention matters a lot. What do you want from the relationship? If you want relationship to feel loved, then you have trouble. Why? Because when you want to feel love, what kind of vibration do you think you are sending? If you want something, you don't have it, you're sending luck. So what kind of person do you think you will attract? You will get someone who will maybe love you for a moment in a relationship, and then you will feel again not loved, right? So I hope you get a point. Check the intention, what you want. If you want to be saved, if you want any kind of this what will make you feel relieved, that's not a good intention. And I invite you to work more inside of you, where it is coming from. Maybe you didn't feel you didn't feel loved when you were a kid, so now you are starving for love, right? So you see, again, we are going into the mind. You see how freaking powerful it is, how important it is to work all those 3 together, and which are creating the 5-star lifestyle. I hope it's more clear right now. So so check the intention. Why do you want to have relationship? Okay. And then what you can do also is very beautiful and very, very effective, to take a paper and pen again and write down what you want from your partner and what you don't want, what you don't accept, what kind of behavior you do not accept. So, for example, you want to be faithful, you want that she or he loves you, care about you, whatever, likes to dress in sexy clothes, for example, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. The person exists, it's possible. Just write it down, and then you write down what you don't accept, like this person is maybe demanding or jealous or possessive. Write all of this down, and then the next step is have a look on what you want and see if you are match, if you are this person also, if you are the one who is faithful, if you are the one, and like that. Go one by one. And if you will discover why something it's not there, again, look inside. Why? Where it is coming from? And use the techniques what we did with the mind. Okay, and again, we will go deeper, much deeper. We will dig much deeper into this in the 5-star lifestyle, the 3 months training. So you're really invited to join, and I have a very big surprise for you. And then you do the same with the negative things what you do not accept. So if you are a person who is jealous and you don't want to have someone who is jealous, well, then first you have to work on your jealousy. Because those everything who you are, those are sending outside these invisible vibrations which are attracting the person who is matching with you. So if you are jealous, you will attract to someone who will be jealous too. Make sense? So therefore, have a look on these qualities, and this is the way, very powerful way, effective way, how to have the partner you want, one of them. And yet this one is very powerful, so I really recommend you to do that. Okay. And yeah, also, when you have the partner, or if you have the partner right now, so think about the when you met, how do we behave when we start dating with someone, right? We are showing the best self, right? We are nicely dressed, we just this excitement, everything is super good. We are behaving, we are the most elegant woman on the world and the most amazing gentleman on the planet, right? And what happens when when we start dating, and it goes and we start like slowly living together, and after a couple of months we discover that where is the spark? Where is the love? Where is, what happened? And yet we accept it. Oh, this is like that. Yeah, this is like that, my dear. This relationship, it works like that. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be like that. I'm the living example, a living proof. It really doesn't. After 4.5 years of relationship, you really don't have to. So what's happening in the time is that this kind of love and this beautiful environment, it's like this, there's have to leave, because these expectations, nagging, controlling, starting moving slowly into your life, right? So actually we wear our true self, and because of what we have in our minds, how the relationship should go, how we should control each other, possess each other, hurt each other, this fake real self is moving in. The true, like this fake true face is coming, right? You know that? You experience that? It's always like that, right? The beginning is always nice, and then it's starting to be good, acceptable, not nice, and then you may feel like it's too late to break up, or you already used to, or you are in the stage you want to work on it, or you don't want to see it, you don't want to admit it, and so on, right? Because you already have kids, or you're married, or you have some houses, and so on. So how we deal with this? Well, first we check our thinking, our mind, how we think, how we perceive relationships, and change our beliefs about it, our thinking. And then there are a couple of tricks what I have for you, and that is, keep to be interesting, keep surprising each other. Maybe you can secretly learn something new. Maybe, I don't know, something new. Maybe play something. I don't know how you can make the secret. Just came to my mind. It doesn't matter. Maybe you're still living separately, so you may. And you can surprise your partner with playing on the piano, or or maybe as a woman, maybe you can start learning belly dancing or pole dancing or something like that, and surprise your partner like this. Or maybe you can go for cooking classes or singing or whatever, and keep surprising each other. It's beautiful. Like, oh my god, I didn't know that. It's awesome. Another thing, stop expecting. We are starting expecting everything and taking it for granted. Like, well, you're my partner, you have to do that. You're my husband, you're my wife, so you have to do that. Well, it's not exactly true. You don't have to do anything. There's only one thing you have to do. Okay, two: to pay taxes and die. Alright? The rest you don't. And what you think, we are taught to keep each other in cage, and it's not true. You don't have to stay in the cage. What I want to say is, we start expect many things, and we don't appreciate, we are not grateful for what we are already getting. Think about right now, if you have a partner or when you had a partner, how many expectations every day your partner was fulfilling. Cleaning, shopping, baking, taking care of kids, or what you wear, and you start taking it for granted, and this is normal. And when your partner doesn't do something because maybe he forgot, because a lot of stress in the work, or bought a different kind of sauce than you wanted, then there is a fire on the roof, right? How you didn't do it, why don't you do it for me, I do everything for you, and so on and so on. And we are starting like that, right? Well, don't expect, stop this BS behavior. Start to be more appreciative to your partner. And when you start to be more appreciative, he or she will be happy to fulfill another of your expectations. Will even ask for, what can I do more for you to make you happy, because he or she is enjoying seeing you happy, and he or she knows that you really appreciate. And it's absolutely different way of fulfilling your desires than fulfilling it because, okay, I want peace, so I'll do it, right? It's different. So start more appreciate your partner for what he or she is doing for you and for your relationship. Open your eyes, really. And another beautiful thing what you can do, and you may not like it, just I really still recommend it, is sometimes, some day in a week or days in the week, sleep separately. I know that you may not like that idea, because I also didn't like it too much. Just, it has something in it. And first of all, you are working on polarity. I know, femininity, masculinity. So sometimes we need some time to be alone, right? So also during the night, sleep separately. Some night, you don't have to all nights, just some night. Maybe one day in a week, maybe every Monday, for example, or I don't know. Sleep separately and see what will happen. And of course, sometimes it's also good to just go out for a week or some time with your friends and go absolutely differently because of polarity, and the relationship really works differently like this. I tried, so I know it works, and it's amazing. So those are tips for you right now, and we are over an hour, so I don't want to keep you any longer.